Hello everyone, Deb here in my crafting room. It's been a month, pretty much a month since I've done a video. So I thought I'd turn on the camera and work on some snippet roll. If I just stop talking and forget to start talking again, yeah, the brain is still having problems since the accident. But so what we have here is the finished product. We dug through the hoard of things that I have, and a few bits from things that I've ordered from the girls on YouTube, and some little vintagey bits and pieces here, and not so vintage, you know, a little color. But we're making only 2 feet long. We try to keep the price down a little bit, you know. We don't want somebody forking out a lot of money for something, you know. But they will go in the shop after I get done. So we have 3. These are the 2 that we are going to be making. We started out using some ribbon from Walmart. Kind of looks like, yeah, burlap kind of, but it's a ribbon. It's nice and has a soft feeling to it. Then we got some jelly roll fabric. This one just came on the market. I like the really light colored and light browns, and so we are using some bits and pieces for background in the top part underneath everything. We got some little pieces hiding in there just so that you can't see the burlap looking color. So we made a big pile, and then we went from that and we decided what to use. We're still working on the little bits to pin. We want to pin some little dangly things on there too. Got some alcohol ink on my pins. That was fun. Gold all over my fingers. So I guess I should make a pile of the first thing I want to sew on, and what's the second thing. What's, you know, it's just a pile of stuff right now. So we took a strip the same size as the ribbon, and then we got a vintage piece of lace trim here. We put that down the middle, and we ran a zigzag strip to hold it all together. We have a lighter thread on the top, and then our bottom is a darker color, so that it will kind of blend in with the bottom. So now we kind of deconstruct, you know, kind of take apart a little bit here what we have in the pile, and find these pieces in the bag, and then just start layering and stitching. We have our sewing machine up on the counter now, so we make a lot more use out of it. I have been watching a lot of videos lately. Videos that just seem to pop up on the computer, you know, and I'm like, how is it that I have not seen these videos? in a while. There's this one girl. She's got a lot of followers. She's been doing this for quite some time. And her name is Climmy. Climmy's Creations, I think. Climmie. Boy, is she all things junk journal. Oh, I really like her videos. I think I was binge watching her while we were driving one day. I think we had to go to Delaware that day. So I guess piling this stuff up in advance, then I can find everything that I'm looking for. And of course we have to have some eyelash trim. But a lot of this stuff is vintage bits and pieces. I want to say I think I got these from Rosie. Just in the nick of time, as I was starting to make my pile of everything I wanted. I got my pieces from, got that one from Rosie too, I think. Thank you, Rosie. And then my stamps, those folks who have bought these from me before on some muslin. Yeah, we've got a few of them. We've got a few of them in there. So I'm just going to give it a little pin. I think I run these through the machine a little bit more than I should, but I like a lot more stitching than usual, and I don't even have my thread in the needle. So I'll take 5 while I thread my machine, which does not take long. Guess if I knew how to advance my film, you know, so I could remove this part, I would, but scissors. It is extremely cold outside today. And I'm not outside, but I am extremely cold. I got sleeves on today. Like, yeah, fall's here, apparently. Yep. Any moment now we'll be covering up the pool. Rats. Rats and double rats. I try to keep it level so I know where I'm adding the next pieces. Where did my pile go? I got a nice piece of fabric that had a little bit of pieces here and there, and I can still use it on 2 more if I wanted to. So let's see. Got some little, yeah, I'm sure I know what these are, but I got those from Justine. So I have Justine in my snippet rolls. All right, where's the little skinny one? I've never been known to do things the right way. Everybody's saying, you shouldn't do it that way. Yeah, I know. There should be another piece. Oh, well, okay. We'll try to go on without it. Oh, okay. And we have that one. See, this is the piece I'm looking for. Oh my gosh, I can just cut one. If you can't find it, just cut one. Really. Just so that this doesn't show through. Yeah, see? What do you know about that? Today's Friday, my day off. Friday the 13th. I have time off. And I have to use it by the end of the month. You like to put it all together and just take a solid week off. But not when you have to do it by this day and do that by that day and time frame. I just got this one in the mail. I know, quick. You can forget who sent it to you. Okay, let's get some stitches in this one. Yeah, see why. I turn the wheel the wrong way, the thread pulls out of the needle. Oh, come on. Now what'd you do? Is my thread too thick? Where are my scissors? My thread is bunching up. I don't understand why it does that. It's like one piece of thread mucks up the whole thing. All right, let's try again. goodness. I was going to start off this video showing something to somebody, because they said the next time I did a video they wanted me to show them. I completely forgot. And since everybody kind of gets the idea how I'm going about doing this, let me I've got paper clips like you wouldn't believe. I forgot I had some in the other cabinet, but Never Hopeless by Elizabeth. Hi, Al. Wanted to see what I was doing with my hook, which is 1.8 millimeter. Okay, you see how tiny? Something possessed me to get it that small. So she wanted to see what I was making with my little doilies, microscopic little doilies. Here's my little doilies. Here they are. Some of them actually, they come out really cute. Nice and round. I sit and watch TV and I make these little ones. And of course, some of them, they get really no spaces in between. But that one's a bit wonky. It'll still be fine. You thread on one or two extra ones and it goes off on its own. That one too. That's what happens when I'm sitting watching TV. Then I tried to do some that had a little bigger hole. Yeah, not too crazy about that one. I make it with a little smaller hole. So, what I am making with all the little doilies this is my altered paper clip box. I was working on these pieces when we went down to Florida, South Carolina during that week of 4th of July. Making altered paper clips. This is my version because I like using a paper punch. So this is the strip that they are attached. They're attached to right now. I have two pieces, and on the inside you can't see the paper clip. So I was making them. You can just see a little bit on the outside. So that's what I was making them for, to attach to the little paper clips. Yeah. Some of them up and down, some of them go sideways, some of them have the larger paper clip, so this way I can do a little something and dangle it, you know, like dangle it from the side kind of idea. So those are my little doily embellishments, my paper clips. So I have a lot of paper cut. Now I just have to wrap it around some paper clips. Oh, what do you think of them? Not too shabby, huh? Yeah, I got all the goodies. I think a lot of this stuff is Prima paper. A lot of my leftover Prima paper from little scrapbook journals that I had in my shop. and the flowers and yeah, old book pages. And even got my Timmy words. So there you have it. There you go, Elle. That's what I do with tiny doilies. I mean, really tiny. So, alright. I don't know how much time I can record on this thing. I'm about 20 minutes right now. Where'd I put? Oh, there's my cover. I like these containers. They're not too tall, not too wide. They're like $4 at the dollar store. Yeah, I got me a bunch of these. You can stack them and they fit on my shelf in the cabinet. Yeah. Well, there you go. And it also fits in the refrigerator. Okay, so, all right, off I go on my own to finish pinning and stitching my snippet rolls. Anybody have any questions? Leave them in the comments below. And since I'm working hard to get a lot of hours, yeah, I need 3,000 hours. So feel free to turn on one of my videos and just let it run while you're eating or doing something else. That'd be greatly appreciated. And thank you to everybody for the 1,000 subscribers. We gonna have to do a live because I need to have some massive giveaways. Yeah. So, alrighty, everybody. Talk to you later. Have a great day.